What's up, Cheesebags? I have a brand new video for y'all today about the song One Way Dream in Sonic Frontiers made by Sonic Team, Tomoyo Otani, and Nathan Sharp. It has a lot of importance for everyone involved in its creation, and I think it's pretty important to talk about it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm going to have a link to the Spotify song in the description, and right now I'm going to play around 15 seconds of the song so you guys aren't completely lost.
Let's show the world what we can do. Dreams are big, eyes are wide. Hear the voice deep inside.
So for starters, this song and Lost will be Nathan Sharp or Nate Wants to Battle's final fandom inspired songs ever. To see someone like him who was just passionate about making music based on the stuff he was into, went from that to being officially partnered with the company that inspired him and his last fandom song being in that very same game series, it's just really crazy to see. Especially listening to the lyrics, which Tomoyo Otani stated was a message from Sonic Team themselves to us, the fans. Now, I've always drawn a connection between the vocal themes of the Sonic games with the development of the games themselves because, I mean, come on, it's just too easy. Open your heart, working with a new 3D space, leaving what you knew in the past and opening up a whole new world of possibilities. Live and learn, taking those options and putting them into a new, more streamlined experience. What I'm made of, trying something new and taking a risk. His world, I mean, let's be honest, that was just straight up coping. They knew they messed up. There's no way that was actually supposed to be a good game. Come on, guys. Endless possibilities, taking that burning ship from Sonic 06 and recorrecting it, setting themselves up for a bright future. And now, One Way Dream. Sonic Team knew that we weren't happy with Forces, and they knew that we didn't want or need anything that they were trying to do. But they also realized that they couldn't quit. They couldn't give in and cater to whatever the fans wanted, because while it's fine to take inspiration from what we want, Forces showed us that they can't just straight up do exactly what we say. So, I think they made a pretty good decision. Sonic Team decided to put their best foot forward in doing everything they can into making Sonic Frontiers a foothold, a new platform for the series moving into the future, and setting up well for said future. They didn't rush it, they took as much time as they needed, and they did their very best job to correct their mistakes and getting things back on track. And that they're hopeful for the future. This isn't speculation like everything before that I just mentioned. This is a direct message from them. We know that for a fact. The song also reflects on the characters in the game. Spoiler alert, right now, you got 3, 2, 1. Aight, you better be gone now. Anyways, throughout the game, Amy, Knuckles, and Tails expressed how their time in cyberspace made them rethink their lives. Tails was getting tired of being inconsistent, and he wanted to move away from Sonic and become his own hero. Amy deciding she wanted to share her love with the world and branch off from whatever she was previously doing. And Knuckles actually deciding to leave Angel Island every now and again to see the world instead of just like staying there for forever, because that's depressing. Listen, man, you're gonna need sentient contact at one point. I'm just saying you can't keep talking to the plants in your magic space rock. They all decided to move forward despite whatever good or bad happened in the past. I feel like the line, dreams are big and eyes are wide, sums it up the best. It's also important to note that this kind of officially marks the end of not just the meta era, but the whole 30 years of Sonic before Frontiers. There's some lingering plot threads with that weird symbol that never got explained and Sage, but that can and probably will be dealt with later. It's also important to mention that everything in the game that came before was talked about in the past tense instead of every game just being treated like a standalone adventure. They put a cap on that first 30 years and said, okay, that was fun, but it's time to move on now. It, crazy. Sonic Team matured, the characters matured, and all of that is just tied up and embodied into the lavish bow that is the song One Way Dream. That's all for now. Just remember to keep up that momentum.